Right to it. It's been all about the cold the last couple of nights, and tonight and early tomorrow will be the coldest of those. A hard freeze warning in effect for everyone. If you can hear my voice, hard freeze conditions will be possible late tonight into tomorrow. What exactly does that mean? Well, temperatures will be at or below freezing for at least 10 hours, and most likely in some cases anywhere from 12 to 14 hours for the overnight period. So you want to do all your cold weather preparations now that you normally do. Bring in your outdoor pets, cover up sensitive plants, make sure everyone has sufficient heat, but you also want to drip the outdoor pipes. It will be sufficiently cold enough for those to freeze and burst tonight and early tomorrow. So please do that before you go to bed. Drip those outdoor pipes, and even inside in the kitchen and bathrooms, make sure those are dripping just ever so slightly tonight to reduce the risk of those pipes bursting. Already in the 30s as of 5 o'clock. 38 Dothan, Ozark, and Enterprise. It's 36 in Troy, 39 in Geneva, 41 in Blakely, 37 up in Abbeville, 39 in Bonifay. These numbers are only going to drop farther. We'll tell you why. One reason is these winds are going to go calm. They were blowing 10, 15, 20 miles an hour earlier. Now they have started to slack off. The wind chills are still in that freezing range. That's what it feels like to the bare skin out there. But the winds will go light tonight. The other reason why the cold temperatures will be around us this evening and tomorrow morning is the skies are going clear. We had a little bit of cloud cover late last night, kept temperatures up just slightly for this morning. Could have been a lot colder. And the high cloud cover that we had this afternoon that kind of filtered out that sunshine is now exiting stage right. So is that cold front. Sagged down all the way to South Florida. You do not see cold fronts this time of year make it all the way down there. That's how much cold air this cold front had behind it. And the upper levels of the atmosphere really driving this cold front south. So cold on the east side of this big area of high pressure. But as this high drifts to the east, we'll see it turn from cold to cool. I think right over us tomorrow morning, that high will be. By Thursday, we're on the other side of it, so just cool conditions instead of the bitterly cold air we're going to see for the next 24 hours or so. Low temperatures for tomorrow, 20s, 21, 22, and 23. And if we hit 23 degrees, we will break an almost 2 decades old record of 25. And let's take a look at some of the lows versus the records for this week. Yesterday, we told you temperatures are most likely going to be, our record temperatures are most likely going to be broken on Wednesday, and that's going to be the only morning that this is going to be possible. 27 this morning was nowhere close to 24 for this morning, but that record set back in 1997 of 25 for this morning is in danger, and then Thursday morning, 31, nowhere close to the record low of 24. The 5-day forecast does show a significant warming trend once we get to the weekend and even some rain, but over the next 3 days it is going to be chillier than average. Numbers in the 20s and 30s Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Then by Saturday and Sunday we start to moderate just a little bit, and another big storm system on its way on Sunday, and more cold possible next week.
Wow.
Why is Mother Nature in such a bad mood? What do you think's going on?
That's a loaded question.
That's a loaded question.
You know where you should be? You should be in Buffalo right now.
Oh, my goodness.
If you want to ask about Mother Nature.
Woo!
6 feet of snow?
Oh, I know. I saw the pictures today.
6 feet of snow?
Yeah.
We can't really complain.
No, we can't.
Not at all.
No, we'll
Could be a
count our
lot worse.
blessings.
Yes,
All right.
we will.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Nate.